They're getting smaller, at least in terms of the search area. Look at it this way. If you were to take this red box we're now talking about and make it about 45 miles by 45 miles, that's how much room you're talking about. Still, that could involve weeks ahead, maybe even months before they find everything they're looking for there, even though they're having some success in that area. Why is that? Several reasons. First of all, number one, because when you have rough weather up here, not only does it cloud the water down here, making it very hard for anyone to simply go down and look or to look from above, but it also makes it hard for ships to operate up here with robotic craft below the surface. All sorts of things just get much more complicated when the water is rough out there. In addition, here's a second reason it's a problem. Every hour of every day that you get further away from finding the main bulk of the plane, if it's down there in one place, everything on the surface is getting pushed around by wind and by currents, so it's getting further away from its origin point. And the last reason really is pretty simple, Brianna. Anytime you're going underwater, even a little bit of water, trying to find something, it's just a lot more complicated than on land. It seems easy from a distance, but I'll assure you, the people who go there to do the work know how hard it can be, Brianna.
What about the shallowness of the water? This is certainly something a lot of people have talked about. You're not talking about, South Indian Sea depths. This is probably 100 feet of water. Does that make it a little easier?
Yeah, yes, it makes it easier. The question is, easier and easier are two different things. Look, this is where we're talking about, right up here around 100 feet. Go over here to the side a little bit and look at this. We have them upside down here. This is the tallest man-made structure in the world in Dubai. There's the Statue of Liberty. There's the Eiffel Tower. So you can get a mental picture of what we're talking about. The Lusitania in World War I, about 3 times as deep when it was recovered. Parts of the Space Shuttle Challenger back in the 1980s at about 1,200 feet down. When you start talking about things like the Titanic down here, now you're talking about something that went way, way, way down in the water. And if you go to something like the Air France disaster, that was at some 13,000 feet out there. And of course, the current search going on right now for the Malaysia Air flight, that's somewhere down around 16,000 feet. That's way down there. There's no light. These are all much harder in theory than this. But that doesn't make this easy. It might make it easier, but not easy, and there's still no guarantee of success, Brianna.